That's the only thing about live. You sometimes come on. There we are. We coming up. Sorry, everybody.
I told you we didn't have a Costello.
Little technical difficulties on my side. James always has a brain fart here and there. All right, let's start this off by saying God bless America, everybody, and God bless each and every one of you and your families. Tonight's guest, we got Lena Hardwick in here from Whisker Sticks.
Hey, everybody.
We had a cancellation, and she jumped on board and said, let's do it. So we're going to do it. And as always, I've got a little saying. Well, it ain't my saying. It's actually from America. That we hold these truths to be self-evident. That all men are created equal. That they are endowed by their creator in certain inalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And our happiness right now is doing a little catfishing. So, Lena, thank you for coming in tonight, lady.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't know what all we're going to discuss. I do want to discuss quite a few things. And one of them we were just talking about, and I had to cut you short so we could get on here. All right, guys, I'll call out some names in a minute. We got a pile of people in here. And sorry, I've missed a lot of your comments. If it's a question, please repeat it so I can get back to you on it.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, guys, so I can see your comments.
Okay, we got let me run down through quick names right quick, Lena, if you don't mind.
Okay.
So I don't think they forget me. James Dockery, Big Nasty, Adam Pitts, Wampus Cat's in the house. Chilling, reeling and chilling. Mr. Dockery, Lightning Bugs, Tracy's in the house. PD Fishing, Jamie Woodard. If I miss your names, guys, I apologize. I'm kind of scanning down through it. George Cunningham.
Kentucky Catman.
Yeah, I see Kentucky. There's K and B in here. Justin Fishing Fetish. Justin, you are in our prayers tonight. Team Keeping It Real. Catfish Hunter. Grant's in the house. Maurice is in the house. A lot of guys in here. If I miss your name, Catfish Hunter. If I miss your name, guys, Catfish Doctor, 812. Lord, we got a crowd in here, guys. We appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sorry for the delay.
Yeah, sorry about that. We were just getting to know each other a little bit before we get the show started. I had a few questions and a few comments to make. And so, Lena, y'all staying busy, are you not?
We're slowing down a little bit, but yeah, it keeps me pretty busy.
Well, and that's good. I love to see any small American business staying busy. That's what the American dream's all about.
Well, what's so great about it, Jim, is James, I got to I guess you can say I semi-retired, so now I can do Lister Sticks, and then I get to, watch my grandkids during the week.
Right.
So, it's a win-win situation for me.
Yes. And I mean, and I know that you're going to eventually, you like you said, y'all want to come out with a few more products or whatever. Sound like it's busting your tail to even try to stay on top of what you already have. But I do appreciate you coming in. I do appreciate you doing the giveaways sometimes in chat, and the other week on when we done Chunky Cat's tournament. Well, not his tournament, but the DC tournament.
I did get the rod. Let me go show you.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Twerking Monkeys in the house. Joe Buck, Glenn Fishing Fetish, the Dobson family fishing and stuff.
Okay. I did get the rod.
There it is. That's a good looking rod. There you go. Hold it up right there. Right there.
I'm still trying to work this camera on my computer.
There you go.
I told Chunky, I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that to Timmy. I don't know if everybody's seen his YouTube channel.
Yes.
Well,
I was live when he lost that rod.
Well,
I was on there when he lost it.
He was at the same place where we caught when he took me, and that's when I caught my first flathead. So, I mean, the steep is very, very steep. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I was on there hollering
I
at
even
the
got
screen.
down there.
I was on there hollering at the screen. He couldn't hear me though. I said, "Hey, run, run, run!"
I'm thinking, put the fish down.
Yeah.
Check your rod.
Too late.
But
Yeah,
I told Timmy I'd give him that one.
that'll work. That'll work. I'm glad y'all put it to good use. Like I said, I do appreciate your support, and I wanted to bring you in here. Last week you made a comment that you'd like to come into the show.
Right.
And like I was talking to you before, and we'll open it up to the public, is that, normally I don't promote products simply because I don't want my channel as an advertisement.
Right.
When I first opened up my Facebook page, I allowed people to announce their products or tournaments or whatever. And my Facebook page became nothing but a big advertisement. And I shut it down and got rid of all of that. That's the reason I just wanted a place where you had bragging rights. You could show your fish. You didn't have to worry about somebody saying, oh, that ain't a 20-pounder or that ain't this. Drama free. And that's the way I want to keep it.
Yeah, see, I don't do drama.
Right.
I don't do drama. There's a lot of that in the sport. And I'm like, you know what? It's fishing. You're supposed to go out and have a good time, take your family, take your grandkids, teach them about what you used to do when you was a kid. I mean, I tell people when I was little, my dad was from Monticello, Kentucky.
Right.
And we would go down there and we would fish in Cumberland Lake. We would camp down in Cumberland Lake. Back in the day, that's where you took your bath.
Right.
He would give us a bar of ivory soap and we'd go down and, because my grandfather, you got to use the bathroom. There's an outhouse, that was the kind of thing I grew up in. And my first fishing pole was a cane pole. I mean, and if we didn't have that, my dad take his little pocket knife fountain, cut a piece of stick off the tree, but
hold on one second, Lena. We got somebody that is kind of disgruntled in here. Catfish Hunter, if you don't like it, you're welcome to leave. You can pack your junk and get out, or we can get rid of you real quick. Kentucky Catman, if you want to, take care of it. If he don't like the show, he don't need to run his mouth. He don't need to be typing up sucks and all this junk. Get rid of him. Get him out of here.
What was it? I didn't see it.
He just talking about this junk sucks and cussing and stuff, and I do not tolerate it, will not tolerate it. Get him out of here.
But my dad taught us how to fish, and we used to get a kick out of catching bluegills.
Right.
And my dad passed away when I was 15 years old. So out of all my brothers, it's just me and my sister and my brother Huey. Out of all of us, I'm the only one that loves to fish. Now I have 6 sons, and Timmy's been fishing since he was 3 years old. Fishing by himself.
Right.
And but I mean, and now I'm taking my grandkids, and that's what it should be. It's something that you constantly pass down to generation. And you figure a lot of us older people, we have stuff that our grandparents had that we're still using.
Yes.
And it's not, the industry, what blew my mind is not this past conference, but the first conference that I went down with Timmy and my son John, and that's when Molly was pregnant. And I had a blast. I mean, it was just an awesome atmosphere. I mean, the people, they were just amazing. And me and Molly was sitting there, and I seen Chris Flores walk by. I said, Molly. She goes, what? I said, that's Chris Flores. I watch his videos, but I got to meet him. And the more I got to know him, I mean, he's an awesome person. He cares about people. And I'm not just saying it because he has 10,000 viewers. No, I'm telling you because I got the pleasure to meet him and get to know him. Now I get to work with him. Yeah. We're partners on some products. So as a person and his the way he treats people and he's honest, you know what? I'll back his products up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not promoting his products, but I will back him up.
Right. And I sent him a message a while back, and he actually called me yesterday. We probably talked for a little over an hour. Great guy. And he appreciate that new school in Kentucky. Great guy. And that was one of the announcements I'm going to make here tonight is that next Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Mr. Chris Flores, Muddy River Catfishing, will be on next week's show. So just wanted to throw that out to y'all. I'll be posting up starting tomorrow some little boost on that is coming. He plans on making an announcement on his channel and maybe bringing in some of his subscribers. So guys, get ready for your questions. Make sure you in chat. So when his subscribers come in, we all share the love. And you know that that's what it's all about, guys, is sharing the love. We all benefit. We all maybe gain some few friends and learn a few tricks and tips on catching fish.
Right. I mean, just by us being in the industry. I mean, Timmy started it, and now, we made it official. Now it's a business. We're partners, 50-50, but I have met such amazing people in this industry.
Yes.
I'm talking, you got catfish, catfish.
Bill. Catfish Bill, Kentucky Catman. There's so many.
Trying to remember their character names. I mean, you got Frank Neely.
You just have to say, hey, you.
You got Everett. You got John Liberty. I mean, I mean, Kentucky Catman, if you want to say Jim Clark. I mean, KB. I mean, Pops. I mean, come on. Everybody's got to love Pop. You know. So I've met amazing people in this industry.
Yes.
And I mean, I went out to Washington. Me and Molly went to Washington for Bill's birthday. We had an amazing time. Justin came out. Justin Fesh, and he came out. I mean, that's to me, that's what it's about. You want to, and when I semi-retired, I told my husband. He asked me because the Equinox was kind of like going downhill, and he says, well, if I can get you a new car, what do you want? I said, I want a truck. And he said, okay. I said, because when I semi-retire, I want to be able to travel.
Yes.
Not just for Wister Sticks, but the people that help support me. That's why I went to Indiana. That's why I went to Toledo. That's why I went to Washington. These guys are helping me. And I feel as a company, now this is just my opinion. Okay, because I owned a contracting company before, believe it or not. I used to rehab houses back in 2006. And then when the stock market went down, and all that, for a woman, it was hard. But
hard on everybody.
Right. But I feel as a company, if I can take a weekend out of my time to say, hey, I appreciate what you have done for me and spend time with them and their family, it's a win-win.
Yeah. Twisted Fishing TV said, come see him. He promises you a new truck. See, that's what I love about the people that support this channel and this show is that we have good humor, good fun, good clean fun.
Do you know what's behind that?
Harassment.
Do you know what's behind that? Why he said that? You know why Twisted Fisher said that?
Why?
Frank Neely? Okay. Well, I went up to Indiana and I had my Equinox.
Yep.
And I go to his house and I'm probably not even there an hour and a half. He's like, okay, let's go get your gear. Well, there's a gentleman standing outside. He goes, do you know whose car this is? I just looked down and I said, you hit my car. The guy backed up and smashed the whole side of my car. My husband was getting ready to trade it in. I'm like, oh, I got to call my husband.
Oh, no. That's just
That's why he said, "Oh, you got a new truck."
sorry. Hold on just a second. I'm listening. I just got some message that hopefully in a couple of weeks we're also going to have a couple guests. That would be Joey Kirby and Stacy Gaston. We're looking at getting them on the show.
There you go.
We're going to bring them on the show together. That's going to be a fun show. These guys talk more junk than a 50-cent radio. So I know that it's going to be a blast. So, guys, we got some good shows lining up, guys, for y'all. And make sure you get the questions out and write them down and have them ready. Let's keep these guys humping. Let's keep them on their toes. And another thing I want to discuss, and that's what I was talking to Yelena about, is that I talked with Richard Warskow. Richard's a big supporter of mine. He does the monthly giveaways. We've kind of let it kind of go. I will be starting it back up next month in October for the monthly giveaways. It's usually a bigger giveaway. It's a bought product. And the DIY wheel is that I do want to get it started back up, people. And I've got names that I've got to take off. And I got to put Lena's on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And right now I had to take a few off. And they said it's just temporary, but they're with life going on. So we actually going to have 3 open slots on the wheel. This DIY wheel for any of y'all new people that's coming in, and we got quite a few. Hey, Catfish Bill and Adoption Family. What it is that I make bobbers and sometimes drifting weights. Justin Fishing Fetish makes drifting weights. Lena makes bobbers and some other things. What it is that once a week we do a drawing off the DIY wheel. And if we hit over 40 viewers in the show, we'll do 2 draws. These are products that each one of us make. It's not a bought product. If it is a bought product, it is to create another product. And I've got 3 open slots if anybody wants to join it. And what I do a random choice, a random draw out of chat. You have to be in chat to win. We've got 47 watching tonight. Thanks, James Dockery. See, I can't see the number. For some reason, it won't give me an accurate number on my side.
I don't have an accurate number on my phone.
So right, I don't either. Thank you, James.
Bill. Hi, everybody. It's just I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking.
Oh, you're fine. James Dockery, I'm going to get him and his wife in here one night on the show, too. They are some characters. I love watching their posts where they giving each other a hard time. But back to the prize wheel. So I know a lot of people don't do DIY stuff, and some people do. If you do want to join and maybe be on here just a couple weeks, just to put your hand and say, I want to be part of this.
Right.
Because I created this show for all of us to be involved. I want every one of us. This is not my show. This is our show. I want each one of us to say, I've had a hand in that. 8112 is going to be on this show one night too. Sorry about that. Right. Duh, squirrel. But I want all of us to be part of it. So if you don't really do a DIY, but you want to be part of the show or part of the giveaways, then say, all right, let's do Demon Dragons for an instant. Say Bill does he does Demon Dragons. But to be on the DIY, I'm not going to let you give away just the Demon Dragon. But what I will accept is that if you take that Demon Dragon,
make a rig out,
tie you a leader, tie you weight, tie you hook, how you fish with it, then that falls under the DIY. That's your product. That's the way that you fish. Then I'll accept that.
Now, he's actually done that.
DIY.
Bill has actually done that for me.
Right.
He gave me a couple of Demon Dragons, but he set it up as a jig, so I didn't have to. All I had to do was just add it to my line. And I'll tell you what, that saved me a lot of time.
See somebody saying Roger. Is Roger in the house tonight? I didn't see his name in here. And not to say, Roger, if you're in here, I apologize if you went past me and you might be under another name. Muskrat Adventures, there you are. Sorry about that, my friend. I keep forgetting that's your name because everybody check out his channel. Check out, in fact, everybody share the love. We got a lot of new channels in here. Thank you for coming in here. Actually, no, that's Joey Kirby, ain't it? Muskrat, or is that? I don't know. I'm sorry. Straighten me out here.
And I'm still trying to learn everybody's names.
Oh, yeah. And trust me, I have no memory. So I've had to write down so much and take so many notes. Muskrat Adventures, I don't know. I can't think if that's Roger DeMint or if that's Joey Kirby.
He goes, Kentucky Catman says,
no, that's Roger DeMint. All right. That's what I was thinking. Sorry about that, Roger. Appreciate you coming in, my friend.
But I wanted to let you know, I did get a hold of Chunky Catfish.
Yes.
Yeah. But I sent him one of those limo grips. Now Tracy, I know Tracy's watching, right?
Yes.
I need your address. You won, so I can send you some limo grips.
If he don't get a hold of you, I will send it to you.
Okay.
I think I have his address. He don't live real far from me, about 30, 40 miles at the most.
Well, he'll probably tell you for me to ship it to you, and you just drop it off, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, we run up on each other once in a while. He's been out here to the house. He helped me set up the old computer that I had. Great guy. I just I love Tracy to death. That's what I'm saying. What we was talking about, family and friends, is that I've gained some lifetime friends through YouTube.
Right.
And I never thought, and I'm not really big Facebook person. I use it as a platform because I have channels on there. I hate it with a passion because right now in the past week and a half, I have been put on a list that I've reposted fake news or fake this. I done my research.
Well, I know that if you like or you share too many times, they kind of like, from what I hear, put you in that Facebook jail. So what I kind of do is I kind of limit what I share. Like, if you notice, I'll share your stuff, but then I'll share somebody else's. But then the next day, I'll share a little bit more. Especially my sponsored anglers. I try to keep up with those guys. I try to watch their videos, especially when they go live. Because I want to give them the support. That's my job as being their sponsors, but for what they do for me, using my products. I mean, lot of people would ask me or Tim, and we tell people this is not a competition. We do certain things and other companies do certain things. I'm not going to say here, mine's better than this one, because it's not.
There's room for everybody.
I'm not the top dog. Tim's not, I don't want to be the top dog.
Right.
I'm just me.
Right. So, all right. Let's go. I had to get rid of another one that was in there. It was getting started. You're doing good when you get trolls. You're doing something right. All right. We talked about the prize wheel, and guys and gals, I do want to invite you to either send me a message through Messenger or text. My phone number is 704-600-8369. If you want to be on the prize wheel, please let me know. I do want to start this prize wheel back up as a DIY. Now, I talked with Richard, and what I guess I got off subject a minute ago, that I will be reaching out to like Lena you and Tim, and probably Tracy with Lightning Buds, and a few other companies to do a Christmas giveaway.
Okay.
It will not, I will not be able to do nothing like Catfish Weekly. My show is not that size. I do not have the connections as that, guys, and I really don't want it to be that big.
No.
I want it to be more on the personal level. With that being said, I'll be reaching out to the smaller industries, whisker sticks, other guys and gals that's got businesses that's working on building their inventory, working on building their clientele. That's the people that I want to help promote and get moved up that ladder. And that's the people that I want to say, hey, look, I want to offer this to your show as a giveaway, for a little bit of a shout out. That's what we do. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Another thing, guys, and I lasted 2 weeks in a row. The Catfish mailbox, guess what? It's empty.
I need to get me one of those.
Nobody has sent a product. Nobody. The Catfish mailbox is for people to send in their shirts, hats.
Well, I don't want to send it to you and then you have to pay for it to send it out.
I don't care. I use stamps.com. We
So
got stamps.com. Huh?
But it still costs.
I would still rather, what I want to do is, this is a way for me to do a channel shout out.
Okay.
Using the Catfish mailbox. People send in their product. We stuff it in the Catfish mailbox.
And then
once a week, the Catfish mailbox, I'll reach in, and whose ever hat, sticker, pen, like I got Catfish Bill's ink pen.
Yep.
It don't matter, whatever it is, whoever I pull out of the Catfish gets a shout out for that week.
Okay.
We promote your channel. I mail it out, whoever wins that product. Backwoods, not Backwoods Angler, but Catawba Backwoods sent in 3 hats, a month ago. Nobody else has sent in. Guys,
okay.
I want to help.
I thought when they do the wheel thing, then you'll let us know, and then I would ship it out. But
right. I will. That the wheel and the Catfish are different.
Oh, okay.
The wheel is, the wheel is the wheel. It's a prize wheel. The Catfish is something that I can help promote your channel by showing off your product, like a shirt, a hat, something that's got more logo on it.
Did you see our new ones?
No.
All right.
That's a good looking shirt.
Well, wait a minute. Can you read it?
I hear you. That's pretty cool.
Well, this is to the chick fight.
Right.
This is to help them out.
Right.
So
Chunky Cats is in the house tonight too.
We're supporting them on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's a couple ladies on there I want to get on here too with Cindy, the one that helped found, what's her name? Dana? No. Yeah, Dana, ain't it? The one that's got the pink hair?
I think so. Melinda too.
Who? Melinda? It might be. I don't know. See, I don't
last name.
Names. But I want to get her and Cindy on here one night, and maybe you as a ladies' night, a ladies Catfish Anglers. I want to do that show also. So I'm reaching out. Catfish Queens. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there she is. See, you call it one name, and the name is showing up something different. Guys, y'all killing me with names.
I'm trying to keep track of everybody's names.
Yeah, I just so, but please, guys, join up on this prize wheel. If not, I'm going to end up taking more spots, and I don't mind doing it because I do want to get it fired back up to be able to promote each one of you's channel. And Mr. Freddie Beck's in the house. That's my gold mining buddy, Freddie Beck. Do some gold mining together. We got to get back to it, but Freddie, my creek is polluted. It looks like milk. It's sad. Stinking water. We'll get in it, buddy.
Now, you got that tournament coming up in April, right?
Yes, April the 10th. In fact, I worked a little bit on the list today of more rules and things that's going to be implemented in it.
Now I want to come to that, but I don't have a boat.
That don't matter. We'll find you a boat. That's
I know I missed it last year, but you said it was really cold.
Oh, it was real cold. The guys that you asked the guys that come, it was sleeting, spitting snow, and freezing rain. It was real cold. There was some big cats caught, but then there was a lot of skunks that happened. But I'm gonna tell you what, Lena, the overall when everybody come back in, don't get me wrong, when you're fighting that kind of cold, you're tired.
Oh yeah.
You shivered, you're tired. People loved it. They love the camaraderie. They love being able to shake a hand, put a name to a face. Mm-hmm. And that's what I done.
Right.
I brought friends together. And that's what I never expected when I started this. It was a last minute thing. I had planned on going to the Catfish conference. So I wanted the tournament before the conference.
Right.
Some come up and I wasn't able to. The wife had to have surgery, so I wasn't able to go. But I was wanting to do that so when I hit the conference, that I could really promote the next tournament. That didn't get to take place. That's the only reason I really rushed it, and it happened in January. It was cold, but everybody loved it. They shook hands. Bad thing about it, everybody was ready to roll and get out of there, and we didn't get a group picture.
Right.
So I'm hoping that everybody will show up for the next tournament so I can pull everybody aside and get a picture for the first year. Right. And then a picture for the second year because I plan on keeping this rolling.
Well, it seemed like you had a very good turnout. I watched it. I mean, even, Dieter's, he had a blast.
Right.
I mean, he said it was an awesome thing on how all the guys from all over, got together and did what they did for the vets. I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, I got a few, relatives that's veterans. My brother, I got cousins, my father at one time was in the National Guards. So, I mean, whatever we can do for them, I mean, I think that's what, we need to do.
Yeah, A112 said he's going to bring the shad wagon down. Grant, yes, by all means. If you want to get on the prize wheel, Grant says that he raises night crawlers, everybody. And he wanted to be on the DIY. By all means, if you want to be on there, I'm sure there ain't none of us will turn down a nice bucket of night crawlers. I don't know how you would ship them, but I'm sure you can. They ship them in everywhere. So, Hillbilly Jim said, hi, Lena.
Hello.
And I'm sorry. I missed it. Chad gets to flying and I can't see everybody. So if I missed, there's Dana in the house. Appreciate everybody coming in. How many we got in here right now, everybody? I can't see those numbers. You ship them in burlap. Oh, I hear you. Well, Grant, if you want to be on there, my friend, I do appreciate it, and we will put you on there. You're in here every week, and I appreciate your support. I know guys, especially some guys at 45, we still holding a good crowd. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Tiger, what you just come in?
I had someone that asked me a question. Do I have a night light for fishing? Well, what I do is I make an LED light. And you can put it on your the tip of your rod, or you can put it on your chair. You can even put it in your bait bucket. Let me get one and I'll show you.
Avid in the house. Thank you for coming in, Avid. Guys, if I missed your questions or some comments, I do apologize. Whisker Time Fishing here. Buddy, I thought I seen you in here, Mark. Sorry about that. I'm just now seeing it.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
They come in a package like this.
Right.
And I'll open it up. They come with a battery,
Right.
come with a zip tie. Now, with this zip tie, I mean, some people like them, some people don't. That's okay. But we give them the option if they want to use it.
Right.
So instead of buying a whole bunch of zip ties and when you're done, you got to cut it. This has a little button on it. I don't know. Like I said,
Right.
I'm trying to figure out my camera here. It has a little button on it. You hit that button and it releases it.
Right.
Then you put it back in the bag and you reuse it. I'll open this up and I'll show you the light. And I always tell everybody, these are handmade. If you have any issues, let me know. I don't mind criticism. Matter of fact, if you have something wrong with it, please let me know. Otherwise, I don't know how to fix it.
Right.
So there's little tabs in there, little pins, however you want to call it. That's what it looks like. Now I'm gonna turn my light off so you can see how dark it is.
Okay. A112, I don't have a clue. It's some troll that's got in here, and
I don't know.
we got to get rid of her.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if it actually makes a difference or not.
Yeah. Right.
But someone asked the question, do we sell lights?
Yes.
And yes, we do. But like I said, I make these by hand, and I try to make them the best I can. And if you ever have any issues with them, please let us know.
Yep. And I mean, that's the only way that you're going to know if you have a problem with a product, is if somebody lets you know. Just like I asked y'all right now, if there's something you want to see this show to cover, to have on, or if you see something that you don't like, I don't take it personal. Please let me know. That's the only way we can grow together, or I can change and do something where it's more enjoyable for y'all to watch. I don't want to bore you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. And I got your fishing pole. The rod. I showed it earlier, and thank you so much. I'm gonna give that rod to Timmy. But I'm glad you like your fish grips.
T-Med, sorry for not talking much. He's doing plumbing right now. Woo! Sorry for you, buddy.
I used to do that.
Just remember, T-Med, poop don't roll uphill. It all goes downhill. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that coming in here. Mike and Tosh Grant sent him in. Thank you for coming in. Jordan Lear, we got guys still coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the show. We got a lot more coming up. So, but guys and gals, please, if you want me to do good shout outs for your channels, send me a product. I'll put a link underneath this live feed with my well, I don't know if I need to put my address. Message me on Facebook Messenger or text me on a text at 704-600-8369, and I can get your address out where you can send this stuff in so we can really promote your channel when your name gets pulled out. I want to do that. I want to do it for each and every one of you, because I couldn't have this show. Lena couldn't sell the whisker sticks without y'all.
I mean, we wouldn't have been able. I mean, it took Timmy a couple of years just to get 1,000, subscribers, but we wouldn't even got that. So we appreciate everyone that supports us. Not just the company. I mean, just the viewers or the people that uses our products. And
Billy.
And we're just amazed on just the support that people that can give.
Right. And we have so many different people in here that fish in different ways. We have stuff that we can learn from each and every one of them. That's why I encourage everybody to go to their channel, check it out, subscribe. And if you don't like it, you don't have to subscribe. It ain't hurt nobody's feelings. We don't take it personal. But you might learn a little something. And what works for them where they fish might not work for you where you fish if you do it exactly like they do.
Right.
But you might be able to tweak that technique just a little bit, and it might be the best thing since sliced bread for
Right.
you catfishing.
Right.
But
I mean,
you never know until
I'd
you
rather
try.
use night crawlers than anything else. You know, I mean, there's people that catches all kinds of species of fish. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
Frank Neely, John Liberty. I mean, you know, Catfish Bill. I mean, these guys, Kentucky Cat. These guys just don't catch just one type of fish. You
No.
know, they catch different kinds.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different kinds of jigs out there. There's so many different types of poles for certain type of fish, and you
And
know.
let me interrupt you a second. Maria, we share the love. Let's leave that little S word out of the comments so they don't bust our tail. The algorithms for y'all that's just getting into YouTube and stuff, the algorithms picks up on keywords, and using that word in chat sometimes can really hurt a channel. It can, the algorithms can slow you down. There's a lot of places out there that does this sub for sub stuff. Stay out of them. Stay out of them. You will gain real quick, but you'll also lose real quick. It's we sharing the love. Let's leave it at that word, because I jumped on a couple of them at the beginning, and I gained quite a few real quick. But when YouTube come in and done the purge, every one of them that I had gained through that sub for sub site, I lost all at one time. I lost about 40, I think it was 47 subs at one time during the purge. Now that hurt my feelings.
I'll be right back.
All right. So, yeah, you'll lose more than you gain. You're right, Big Nasty. So, yeah, we just share the love. Check it out. Encourage, look for the youth. Guys, if you noticed on my Facebook page that I've had a lot of new videos from people you'd never heard of, I go through.
Sorry.
You're exactly right, Twisted. All the subs in the world, if your view time is not up there, guys, then it don't really do that much good unless you just like putting up videos and that really don't bother you. JT's in the house. Appreciate you coming in, JT.
Lyle's
that's my problem is that I have low views. And I don't know why. I do know why. It's the name right underneath my face right there is what's killing me. Some people say no. I say yes. I don't care. I've got out videos. Some of them, what I thought was a great video, hardly none. The videos that I thought sucked, and they do, got more views than anything. But I only have one video that went over 1,000 views. But that's okay. Guess what? Patriot James is here to stay because I love each and every one of you. I like what I'm doing. Mr. Lyle's in the house tonight. Thank you for coming in, Lyle. Lyle does what he does because he enjoys it.
right.
You do what you do because you enjoy it. Don't ever, when you get to where you go fishing and you really just, man, I don't really want to be here. Put your rods in a closet. Pick up another hobby. Go do that hobby for a while. And then you'll come back and you say, where were you been at? I've been looking for this rod. Where you been at? I fished 4 or 5 days a week for many years. I was actually on the tournament bass trail. And then I got into gold mining. I let my catfishing and my bass fishing go to the wayside.
What?
For about 13 years. And then.
All right. Patriot, I've got grandbaby issues. I need to go.
Take care of it, Lena.
All right.
Thank you for coming in.
No problem. Just get with me and maybe we'll do another show.
We'll do this again, Lena. Thank you for coming in.
All
everybody,
right,
tell her good night.
Thanks, everybody, for the support. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Take care. All right, guys and gals, we're back. Lena, we thank you for coming in. we had a cancellation at the last minute, and she jumped on here. We thought we'd bring her in, and we had a good time, and we thank you. Justin, I hope everything's going good with you, buddy, and you are in our prayers. I want you to know that. So, guys, guess what? See that? I still ain't got the camera right. That's names. Mr. Chris Flores will be here next week. Grant, I don't understand. You need to contact me. Some of that stuff's over my head. Work on your video tags. You get 500 characters to use them. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying now. Whoa, that went over my head. Catfish Bill. Bill, is that the P put on the prize wheel? I got Grant, McIntosh, Catfish Bill, all right, we got you, buddy. I'd love to have a list of so many people that to go on the prize wheel that I get to rotate the names around the people that want to be on there. So, like old Justin Fishing Fetish there at one time, he got hammered hard. Oh, Wampus Cat's back. His phone died. All right, Bill. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, that's okay, Maria. That's okay. Please don't think that I was being rude to you. I was not, lady. I'm actually trying to help you out. I don't want your channel to get hit by some BS that YouTube has to throw at us sometimes. Yeah, Dobson family. That's like Kentucky. Kentucky makes custom knives. He actually gave one away, and I think Big Nasty actually won one of the custom knives. It don't necessarily have to be pertain to fishing. I would prefer that it did, but there's only so many things that you can do for the catfishing world, and I understand that. I do bobbers. Lena does bobbers. We got quite a few that do bobbers, and that's fine. Not all of them are the same. Most bobbers that you see, like Lena and M's, you either put it on the line where it stays on there all the time, or you have to use a sinker slide. With my bobbers, the only thing you had to put on your line is a bobber stop and an extra bead. That's it. So everybody makes a little different, just like Justin Fishing Fetish makes his dragon weights. But other people make dragon weights too, and they're all different. Junior Proctor, thank you for coming in, my friend. I seen your name a little while ago, but we got to talking and it went past me, and I do apologize for not giving you a shout. I don't know, Mike. They probably are some people in here that do some walleye fishing. Can't never tell. I've never caught one. I'd love to go up to some of my old home stomping grounds up in Murphy and Andrews in North Carolina mountains to Lake Fontana. They have walleye there. See, we got walleye fishermen in here too. Sure do. There you go. We try to cover the bases. Hillbilly Jim said he fishes for whatever bites. You sound like me, Jim. Mad Dragon weights and homemade demon dragons. Whatever. Yep. Been wearing them bobbers out for the last 3 weeks. I'm telling you guys, pay attention to what's being said. I just seen Chris Flores is throwing bobbers right now, and I've seen a lot of other people throwing bobbers. That might be the way to go. Maria, we're going to have them on the prize wheel. We will be spinning the wheel starting next week. I think I've got enough names now. Nope, I actually need one more name. I need one more name for the prize wheel. Need one more name. And Hiawassee, I hear you, Tracy. That's where all my family's from, Crazy Cat. Is up there in Murphy and Andrews. I stomped a lot in them creeks up there. What's up? What's up, Smitty? Appreciate you coming in. We've had a good crowd tonight, guys. I had a good time. I did. Lena was a last minute thing, and I appreciate you coming in. And I think we covered quite a few things. But if anybody wants to be on the show starting in a couple weeks, please, I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice. I'd love to put your name on the list for a future show. I've got a few that I want to bring back on the show, but I would prefer to go through some. I think 8112, well, I've got to contact him. 8112, you said put you down for what? A show or the prize wheel? The show or the prize wheel? Oh, yes, Chunky Cat, you're exactly right. Freddie. Good to hear from you, buddy. Freddie, our place here in South Carolina down on the Broad got shut down. We can no longer go to the Broad. I meant to call you. I found out day before yesterday that the Broad River gold mining hole has been shut down. The state shut it down. Let's see. T-Man put you down for a show. All right. Let me mark my list. Now I had to go back. Show. All right. Hold up, guys. Don't let me get too far down. When are the dates? Catfish Bill, the next date is going to be, let's say, October the 23rd, Bill. October the 23rd. Reeling and chilling. I'm not ignoring you, my friend. I promise you, I'm not ignoring you. I've called your name probably 2 or 3 times. Reeling is your huckleberry. I don't need a huckleberry. I get them things caught up in my hairy legs. What's golly? Reeling and chilling. I done talked to you about getting you on here, buddy. Reeling and chilling said he does. I'm trying to find his comment, guys. Me. He said me. Me for what? The show or you got my number, Reeling and chilling? No, my friend, I'm not ignoring you. This chat is flying on my side, my friend. Oh, God. That's why I give out my number so y'all can message me and text me. Reeling wants to be on the prize wheel. Got you. Christian, I got you. Don't be mad at me, my friend. Oh, Lord, y'all guys are killing me. Now read it 30 more times. Oh, thank you, KMB. Oh, y'all guys are killing me. Oh. Oh, yes, guys. A112 said he'll do both. All right. All right, guys. What I'll do is that I will put your names on there. And now we've got a few more than what we've got slots. No. Usually, guys, I crash early. I'm an early bird. I'm early up and early to bed. So if you message me after 9 o'clock, I'll see it the next morning about 4 o'clock because I'll done be passed out and the phone cut off. Well, it won't be off. It'll be silenced. Waste your time, Mark. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Mark's a good guy. Y'all make sure you check out that channel. He set me up with one of the box anchors. He seen that I was having trouble anchoring that pontoon boat. And ever since I got that box anchor, trust me, guys, that anchor holds. It holds that pontoon boat. You actually have to drive over top of it to get it up. Better more. Thank you, Chunky Cat. Better Whisker. It's 9:02 now. Yeah, an hour past my bedtime. All right, October the 20th. Let me write this down, T-Med, so I'll remember. After. Got you. Thank you, Catfish Stalker. I appreciate you coming in, my friend. I really do. Great show. God bless America. Thank you, Joe Buck. Yeah, we're getting ready to wind this down. 4 o'clock does come early. Thank you for coming in, Miss Hillbilly. And I want to thank you for the kind thank you card. That was very kind. Kind of you. That's the first that I've got from anybody is a thank you card. Thank you. Thank you. It was a big surprise me getting that in the mail. Let's see. All right, KB. Yeah, I'm trying to get through some names and some new names and some old names. I'm working on another one. And that's one thing I was wanting to ask y'all guys. I'm going to start doing a what I'm going to call is a pop-up show. Is just like Saturday night with Chunky Cats. That's a pop-up show. It's not the normal Wednesday night show. I've got another guest that I'm going to have on a show, but he will not be able to be on a Wednesday night. He's in church that night. Actually, he'll be getting ready to go to church. He's out west. And his name is Mr. Larry Moose. He's wanting to do a show, so we will bring him in. I'll have to give him a call because he has to go into town. He has to go into town to get a good enough signal to be on a show. But so look for my announcement. He said he'll try to give me a day ahead of time notice so I can notify all of y'all. We can put it out so we can have a big, great show and y'all can share the love. But that being said, look for odd shows just to pop up, guys. I'll try to announce it a little bit ahead of time and we'll get it going. And Justin, I want to get you and Roger in here one night together. I noticed y'all fished a good bit together. Seemed like a good team. I want to start doing some more shows like K&B and Pops. That's a father-son show. And Justin, I'm sorry about your mother, my friend. I really am. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. You're welcome. I want to do some more shows like the father-son, the family shows, to bring y'all in. Appreciate that, Grant. Before everybody runs off, make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bells, because you never know when I'll liable to do a pop-up show with somebody that can't be in here on Wednesday night, but love to do a show and has maybe help us out. We all need to learn every day. And when we quit learning, it's time to change hobbies. That being said, guys, share the love with our newfound friends that's come in here tonight. Keep up the great work, guys. Keep them videos rolling out. We're getting to 1,000. Every one of us has got a goal to get to 1,000. I'm at 770 tonight. I still got a good little ways to go. And I meant to grab it. I've got a rod and reel, a nice rod and reel to do a giveaway. What's up, Cole Outdoors? You've been in here before. Been a while. It's been a while since I've been on your show too, my friend. Seems like you come on at some odd times when I'm up and getting junk done around here. But trust me, friend, I do support you. I just had a brain fart. Oh, well, I had a brain fart. But shout of love, guys. Let's keep this rolling. I appreciate everybody wanting to jump in and do a show and jump in and do the prize wheel. I will get your names on there. And if I did miss somebody that wanted to be on the prize wheel or wanted to be on a show and you put it in comments and I didn't see it, please text me or message me through Facebook. My name is James Smith on Facebook, and you'll see a picture of me and my wife on there. I'll be changing it back up and putting my emblem on it. Yes, just keep going, keep digging, guys. Message me on there or text me at 704-600-8369. Can you tell me about my flag? Tiger Muskie, this flag is very, very old. You see it's got the 13 stars for the original 13 colonies. I actually got this flag from about a 92-year-old man that's had it for years. I had to have it cleaned. It was pretty yellow where he had it folded up and put in a drawer. And he really could not tell me much about when or where he got it. He actually had some stuff out for yard sale. And when I come by, if I'd have had the money, I'd have bought everything he had. When you see an old man or you see somebody selling off stuff that you know are very personal, it kind of reaches and touches my heart. Makes you think that, we all can do a lot more for our fellow man. So with that being said, without getting downers, this is Patriot James. Thank you for joining me on Patriot Catfishers of America talk show. God bless America. God bless each and every one of you. Don't forget, next week's show at 8 p.m., Mr. Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing be on the show. He says he's going to do some giveaways. Don't know what. So make sure you share. Make sure you tell your friends, your family, your co-workers, come in and join the show. Good night, and we'll see y'all on the water. Thank you for your support, and thank you for coming in. Take care, everybody. Say bye.